Level 6 upgrade. So today I'm going to be installing a new exhaust. The exhaust pipe on there, guys, is broken plastic and it needs to go. So the exhaust pipe was donated to me by Kevin Major and the rest was donated to me by Sexy Micization. Thank you two for making this happen. Guys, let's go ahead and get this installed. So in order to go ahead and remove the old exhaust pipe, I'm going to have to take out the engine. So I'm going to start off by undoing the fuel line for the gas tank to the exhaust. I'm going to unplug the fuel line going to the carburetor, and then I'm going to go ahead and snap off this arm that goes to the throttle. After that's taken care of, I'm going to go ahead and undo the brace that's leading to the exhaust. That's just held in with a single screw. Once that screw is removed, it's time to go ahead and remove the engine. It's held in with 4 screws. Once those 4 screws are removed, I'm going to flip the RC back over. Just going to tilt the engine towards the belt line, jiggle out the motor. Alright, now it's time to go ahead and remove the exhaust. The exhaust is held on with 2 screws. Once you remove those 2 screws, you should be able to easily take off the exhaust. Just remember to go ahead and leave the gasket there. Now it's time to go ahead and install the new exhaust, and it's held in with those same 2 screws. Once the exhaust has been installed, all I have to do is slide the engine back in and then reattach the 4 screws that hold it to the chassis. Once those 4 screws are installed, you're pretty much done. However, I don't like how it's just kind of dangling there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and run a wire from the chassis and then poke it right through this hole. And there you have it, guys. I ended up getting a wire from an old clothes hanger, and it was just strong enough where it's holding that exhaust very firmly in place. All that was left was reattaching the fuel line that leads from the exhaust to the gas tank. I did have to shorten it just a little bit. Reattach the fuel line that leads to the carburetor, snap on the throttle arm, and of course put some wire ties on the exhaust. Here's before. And there is after. Guys, that looks so much more better. Thank you, Mike, and thank you, Kevin, for this awesome donation. And that was Gremlin's Level 6 upgrade.